All the flags were snapped off. You could still see remnants of the sticks. They desecrated flags. How disgusting is that?
Dominic Broccoli is the owner of this land, and he can't believe someone or some people would disrespect our nation's flag and this sacred area. This property in the town of Fishkill is the old Fishkill Supply Depot, and it's also the burial ground to Revolutionary War soldiers. Over the last couple of years, he's held ceremonies commemorating the soldiers. The most recent was Armed Forces Day.
We had the Civil Air Patrol bring out a rustic flagpole with these 13 stars. And then later on, we had the Cub Scouts bring out the memorial wreath.
They got colonial flags that were from the period of the Revolution, and they had local veterans raise this flag on like a colonial era flagpole made out of wood right from the area, very authentic. And then they had maybe a dozen or 2 dozen smaller colonial flags along the fence.
New York State Assemblyman Karen Lawler was there as Master of Ceremonies.
We had such a great ceremony there, and actually one of the veterans who spoke was talking about his father-in-law who was there, who lost 2 brothers in World War II. And, it was an emotional moment for the family and everybody who was there.
A very patriotic day. But about 2 weeks later, the sacred area was vandalized.
Came here to show someone how beautiful the cemetery looked, and as we pulled up, I said, my flag is missing. And then I said, all the flags are missing, and the wreath was missing, but thank God they didn't touch the monument or the flowers near the monument. They just vandalized all the flags. The 20-foot or 15-foot pole was removed. We found it in the woods there, and the wreath was stolen. So unfortunately, somebody vandalized the cemetery, which I felt I was very emotional about.
It's a little disappointing to think that something like that could happen, and what's the point of doing that to something that means a lot to so many people?
But Dominic says that won't stop him from honoring history.
I will replace all these flags, and I will replace the wreath, because the 13 colonies should be represented on this property.
You never know, with social media and the magic of the internet, you put out the phone number and the contact information, you could get a lead. But the other thing is, those flags are somewhere. Whoever did that, they're in their trunk or in their garbage can or in their house. So that's sort of a positive that somebody's going to see them somewhere. They didn't disappear.
I get the feeling, you're moving forward. You're not going to let this get you down.
Like our revolutionary heroes, they move forward. They like the British, they underestimated their opponent, right? So I will be back, and I will make it, restore it, and we'll have more events here, and it'll be here forever.
The vandalism is under investigation with the New York State Police, and if you have any information about this case, please call Troop K at 677-7300. For HVNN, I'm Donna Ryer.